the longest-range tank-to-tank kill ever. The Challenger gunner spots his target and fires. The projectile is expelled out of the 120mm gun at a speed of 1 mile per second. It travels for over 2.5 miles before making contact. Even at this incredible distance, it destroys the Iraqi tank.
Now that's an awful long way to shoot. It's almost further than you can see. If it hadn't been for the desert, they wouldn't be able to see it.
Up against the superior technology of the coalition forces' main battle tanks and relentless airstrikes, it takes just 100 hours of ground war to win a stunning victory. The Challengers destroy 300 armored vehicles, while the Iraqis are unable to take any of these vehicles out of combat. In the words of a British brigadier, "I have always said that the Challenger is a tank built for war, not competitions."
It was also clear in that war that it was good against that generation of Soviet tanks, the 55, T-55s and T-72s. The new generation it might have more problems against. So already by 1991, development of a new tank was underway.
The Challenger 1 does have problems with its air filtration system, but in this high-tech war, it has held its own. Back in Britain, design teams are already creating its successor, the Challenger 2. It's completed in 1994. Its turret is packed with more lines of software than the flight control system of a fighter plane. Challenger 2 looks like its predecessor. Its hull and running gear are very similar. It's there the comparisons end. The turret is a radically different design that highlights the 150 improvements on this tank. The Challenger 2 is slightly heavier, but faster. It has a new power plant with a 26-liter diesel engine. The gun is a deadlier version of the record-holding 120mm, and the armor that surrounds this fighting machine is an improved form of Chobham, codenamed Dorchester. The only real clue on the exterior that the new tank has only 4% similarity with its predecessor is the relocated TOGS sight, which gives both the gunner and commander a clearer view of the battlefield.
I don't think we should ever have called it Challenger 2. I think we should have given it a new name because so much was different.
When you actually climbed onto the vehicle, you started to think, well, no, there's something different about this. You get into the vehicle and you just not reckon, apart from the gun, there'd be nothing on there that you'd recognise.
Inside the fighting compartment was just space age.
The real improvement is the new Hunter-Killer fire control system, a computer-aided procedure that allows the commander to stay one step ahead of his gunner at all times.
Predominantly, you would expect the commander to pick up a target first, and we use a system called target management, which effectively means using his own sight independently of the gunner's sighting system.
Using his roof-mounted sight, the commander selects his kill. The turret moves round and the gunner takes over the engagement while the commander scans and selects his next victim. Once the gunner has destroyed the first tank, the turret automatically veers around to align the gun on the commander's prepared target, and the procedure starts again. With the Hunter-Killer system, the Challenger can unleash a barrage of razor-sharp, accurate fire that allows it to destroy 8 enemy targets in just 40 seconds.
When I got to go down the range and fire it on the move, awesome, absolutely awesome.
Here was a bigger and better tank, waiting to earn its spurs in the field of combat. The wait would not be long. On March 20th, 2003, coalition forces invade Iraq. Their main adversary, Saddam Hussein's still powerful Iraqi army. The new and improved Challenger 2s would be at one of the armored spearheads. So how would they perform in the cauldron of combat?